And we're back. Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey, chapter 62. It is Thursday, aka the Vampire Killer workout. Today I am feeling alright. Mostly physically pretty good. Left rhomboid hurts a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Probably gonna stretch it out a little bit and then I'll be fine. Besides that, I'm feeling good. Just generally, legs are whatever, they don't matter. But overall, feeling there. I am physically there. Mentally, I am somewhere else, and I think that's where we'll talk about today's discussion topic of phoning it in, also known as half-assing it. Today's workout, I wouldn't say video, but today's workout is definitely going to be a half-assed workout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am mentally somewhere else. There are things happening privately in life that are taking up my time and also mental capacity, so I don't have the full mental strength to take this workout on as if it was like a brand new thing. This episode is going to be a little different than the filler episode, because the filler episode I didn't really have anything to talk about per se, but this one I do have something to talk about, but it's the fact that I'm just not mentally here, so that's why it's a little different. It's more of a phoning it in type deal. So, but speaking about that, phoning it in, it's something that I don't like to do necessarily on a lot of stuff. I know that I can do it on like things like even like these videos. I could probably just like get away with not editing out a lot of stuff, kind of posting it up kind of raw and, you know, without any of the just keep all the mistakes in and all that other jazz, and try not to make it at least more suitable to watch. You know, I could do that. I could phone it in, but I don't want to, / I don't think it's in my nature to try to do something like that, unless it's like work related, where I don't really care if the quality is good or not. As long as it passes, that's all that really matters, right? But something like this, I'm putting my time, effort, and energy into it. I want to put some modicum of shine to it, and the gym is the same, where I want to put, you know, some type of modicum of effort and, you know, just like overall effort into it. But today is one of those days that I already know that like mentally I am not gonna be there. Like, as much as I want to not even go, honestly, I'll be honest, I don't want to even go. I'd rather do some other stuff because there's slightly more important things that I have to take care of. But I know that if I don't do this, then I'm gonna physically not gonna like it. But also there might be some other things that happen where I might not be able to go to the gym tomorrow. I have to do it while I have a chance to do it. So that's why this will be a very half-assed workout. Will I get everything in? Most likely. Will I do everything that I want to do? Most likely. Will I push myself at the end of each set to try to, like, you know, get that extra PR, the extra rep, you know, all that other jazz? That's a 50-50. It depends on how I'm feeling while in there. Because, you know, maybe while I'm in there, I'm going to be like, I'm going to get into the zone, you know. But right now, I'm feeling very half-assed right now. Like, it's just going to be going to go. Not necessarily going because, like, I'm looking forward to it, I'm down for it, or whatever. It's a going because if I don't go, no, I'm not going to like it, the feeling of not going, but also too, there's a possibility I might not even go tomorrow, so I have to get the gym in while I can, but it's not going to be fun time. It's more of a just do it and go home type deal. And it's not even like I'm tired, although I am tired, but, you know, if I'm mentally not fully there, there's no point in like going all out on this type of stuff. But we'll have to wait and see how the workout goes. This is going to be a not looking for PRs, trying to match reps, nothing too crazy. I'll try to go for it, but we'll have to wait and see. Phoning it in, something generally that is done by people at the gym a lot. I don't like to do it there. I don't like to do it at all. People like to phone it in or half-ass things all the time, which not good if you're a regular on that. Mostly because, you know, people can kind of tell when you're not really, you know, putting your efforts into stuff, and obviously that's not good for a lot of different reasons. But I mean, the biggest reason why it's not good is because why aren't you putting effort into things that would matter to you? You know what I mean? People won't take you seriously if you don't do that and stuff like that. So it's like, you just might as well give it your all, especially on things that you care about. If it's stuff that you don't really care about, I understand that. I mean, I get it. I'm not going to go all out for my boss that works at like CVS or something like that. I don't care. I don't care. But at the same time, I do care enough about the job to do enough of a job to pass me by. So it is what it is there. Half-assing it in other aspects of your own life is not good, you know? You gotta not let that happen quite often. There's the occasional day like today where I'm going to the gym because I know I need to go, not because I'm looking forward to it. I'm usually looking forward to it. Today I'm just going because I know I need to go. So these things happen. I mean, you know, the passion is lost for a little bit for for reasons that are outside of your control, X, Y, or Z, you know, that does happen too. I'm not gonna deny that as to why you might phone in a couple of things, you know. Not every video is gonna be a banger, not every workout's gonna be top notch, you know. There are gonna be times where, you know, like not every meal that you make is gonna taste the same, you know, that entire thing. It just happens, but we'll have to wait and see. But this is more of a don't do this often, you know. Overall, don't half-ass it. If you can avoid it, avoid it. If you can't avoid it for some reason or another, figure out why you're half-assing it. I know why for me personally. Maybe I'll talk about it on another episode, but right now I don't want to get into it. So I already know why, but I mean, at least I'm getting it done. That's the main thing. And as long as you get it done, that's like half the battle already. So with that being said, I will see you on the inside. Alright, so on this day I started with the neck curls, went up in weight, decided to jump up to 15 instead of going to 12.5 because I didn't have to deal with doing it back and forth, but brought down the amount of sets that I would do on them, so that helped out a little bit. I jumped up in weight in a lot of the exercises today, but I went down in sets, so that helped out a lot in the timing, plus I got everything in for the most part, just skipped one thing, but we'll talk about that later. But anyways, these felt great, so I was very happy about these. Felt them really wrenching on the back of my neck, so it was really, really good. So to go back a little bit to talk about the main subject matter at hand here, when it comes down to half-assing things and or phoning it in, this workout ended up not being that phoned in as much as I thought it would be. And because of my decision to start going up in weight, which happened, it was going to happen regardless, and going down in sets made it so that it ended up being a really useful workout, and I got a lot in, and I did enjoy that. These were tough as hell, but they were great. I really did enjoy this workout. It ended up being a good time. I'm very glad that I ended up going. I ended up not going the day after, so it ended up working out. Very, very unfortunate, but still it happens. These things, life gets in the way sometimes at the gym. Can't be too hard on yourself when life gets in the way, you know. I'm glad I went this day so that I don't have to worry about not going the next day, and then it would have been 2 days that I didn't go. But still, regardless. Overall, I still felt great. I will say this during this overhead press real quick, doing the easy bar French press has helped these immensely. I feel way stronger on these, so I will probably be making progress on these sooner rather than later. I'm not gonna lie, I probably could have squeezed out a couple more here, but there was a little bit of me that felt, you know, tired, and also I was not really here, so I just wanted to get it over with, so I didn't really give it my all. So I could have probably squeezed out another 2 right there, but it is what it is. These are the types of things that suck when it comes to half-assing it, or, you know, not putting all the effort that you can in the gym, because you could be doing more and it just doesn't happen. It is all right though. That's the thing. You'll have days like this. Like for me personally, days like this kind of suck, but it happens. My mind was just not in the workout. Also, it wasn't in these camera angles. They're very terrible. I gotta say, I don't like this one at all, period, because you don't even see the weight going up at all. You just see my stomach and I'm off to an angle. I'm not a fan of this, but until I get my camera back, which hopefully would be soon. I think it's in the repair shop right now, so I just have to get it back now. So hopefully it'll be back soon, because I don't have to deal with these camera angles anymore, because they kind of suck. But anyways, overall, I still got a good amount of working out on this day. And when it comes to half-assing it, I think I could phone it in a lot more, especially when it comes to these videos. I could just not do any of this. I could just kind of skip through it. Part of me feels like I could have probably shown like old footage and then pretended it was new footage for a while there, because realistically I could just lie about all the weights and all the sets and all the reps and all that stuff, but you know, one, that'd be disingenuous, so that'd be kind of stupid, but 2, I feel like if I ever got caught with something like that, that'd be the dumbest thing ever to get caught about, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just you're trying to be a fitness channel, but you're not going to go do the fitness. Like, what's going on? I'd rather be honest with the people about like why I'm not doing X, Y, or Z, you know? But yeah, that's something that crossed my mind when thinking about half-assing it, you know? Also, when these half-assing these voiceover clips, I could do less and just have me working out in the background and then just be silent and be like, oh yes, Oh yes, the immaculate contraction and, squeeze at the top here, so some bullshit like that. I could do that, but I feel like that's not very useful. And also, I feel like these voiceover clips are basically me being able to talk about whatever I really want to. Because I can talk about whatever, I get to expand a little bit more about my thoughts about the main subject matter at hand. Like, for example, like this one in particular, half-assing stuff. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not a huge fan of it. I end up not half-assing it if I can avoid it. But the only real constraints I ever really have for things to make it half-assed is, one, I don't really care what the hell the thing is. So, for example, like if it's like school-related, which thankfully I don't have to deal with, or like if it's work-related that I don't care about the job-related, I'm not gonna go out of my way to put an effort in something like that. If it's making me money, sure, directly, but if it's making other people money and I don't really get a benefit from making it amazing, I don't really care. I really do not care. That, and then also time constraints. Time constraints always kick my ass, because that's the one thing that from school that I unfortunately do still carry over, which is the procrastination part. But I try not to let that happen as much. I think it happens the most to me personally when it comes to like the Friday video, which this happens to be, but usually it's on Fridays where I end up not being as on top of things as I should be. I'm usually on top of things the rest of the week. It's just Fridays, it's just kind of, I lose the stamina that I have throughout the week, but it just happens, That one is what it is. I need to get better on that one day, but I feel like other days I don't half-ass it, so that's the main thing. I also need to figure out other ways of saying half-ass. That'll probably be the thumbnail for this. I don't know why I'm telling you this. A little behind the scenes, why not? And we're back. Hello and welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, none. Exercises skipped, farmer's carries. Why? Because the area where I would do farmer's carries was super packed, so I just said fuck it. But besides that, today's workout was actually pretty good, I have to say. Even though I half-assed it, it wasn't as half-assed as I thought it would be. So it was pretty nice. Overall, generally speaking, it was nice. I liked it a lot. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was really good. I really got into it. With that being said, it was like a moment away from reality, so that part was nice. Even though it was half-assed in my book, it was still a good workout, and I think that that's the main thing. Even if you're going in it with not the full mental capacity you could go in it with, it's about going there and then just getting it done, because sometimes you can get yourself into it, get yourself into the spirit, into the action, into whatever you're doing, whatever that thing may be. I know I've been talking about habits a lot recently, and that is one of the things. It's like once it becomes habit, you can just get back into it quickly, and it's not really much of an effort that you have to do per se. So that's the good part about it. Once it becomes like this, where I'm like, oh yeah, hey, boom, done. And like I got it in. I feel good. I went up in weight. I'm hitting PRs left and right because I went up in weight. I'm feeling good. My arms feel my back feels a little destroyed, not too destroyed, but still good. But overall, it was a good workout. I'm very happy I went. I'm very happy that was a good workout as well, that I didn't not try. So there was that. A lot of stuff happening there. I can't wait to get my camera back so that way I can get back to the normal setup. I hate having to interrupt my reading, figure all of this stuff out. It's very annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow I should have an idea of how much it's going to cost me and how long it'll take to get it back. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyways, tell me what you think in the comments below. I would love to hear about your thoughts on just half-assed things, or just doing things with not your whole heart in it. I would like to hear more about it. Phoning it in, those types of things. Obviously, there are some things in life you probably should never phone in, but at the same time, there are some things you can phone in, and when you can, take advantage of it. But you should not always phone it in, obviously. With that being said, though, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know any other things that you might have, any questions, any thoughts and ideas. I apologize again for the scuffed nature of this video. I will be back on tomorrow. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might like it or not, or whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. Peace.